Hello, Midnight Coders, and welcome. Okay, so we are gonna convert a NeoVim user to an IntelliJ user. I'm so hyped for this. My boy is so hooked on NeoVim. Like we need life-changing events to happen here. So joining me tonight are not one but two NeoVim users, and I'm gonna bully the hell out of them as we question why their insanity leads to. You know what? Let's just start this out with a question, boys. Why is it that you are so self-hating? Like I've never heard developers, quite frankly, bitch and complain like babies like I have NeoVim users. You guys just seem to be constantly complaining about configurations. My text isn't right. My font is wrong. My configuration is wrong. You talk like you're going to be productive, guys. You talk like you're going to write some code, but all you do is bitch, bitch, bitch about your configurations. So, why not just use an IDE? IDE users don't complain. I've been using an IDE for over 20 years and I haven't complained about them in a long time. It's been a handful of times over 20 years. I hear these boys bitch a handful of times per hour. So, Prof, why in the hell do NeoVim users use NeoVim? It just seems like self-torture to bitch and complain all day. Like why would you choose to do that?
I'm already looking at chat. Someone
Shots are
is
fired,
not happy
boys.
with whatever.
All right, boys.
Someone is not happy with
Shot.
whatever you just said.
Shots are
Let me
fired, boys.
see.
Shots are fired. Let's hear your answer, Prof. Sell me on
I mean,
sell me on this.
but,
Hey, what? Sell me on it, Prof. Why do
okay,
why?
I'll just tell you at this point a story of my text editors, which I've been using over the years. So I initially started learning Java when I was forced into Java in this thing called BlueJ. I don't know.
Oh my God, the
Maybe
Blue
people
Jay.
know. Yeah, the BlueJ. And back in the day, obviously, I didn't know better, so I just manually wrote my code in this with basically no features. And after that, I had actually taken quite a serious break from programming. When I got back into it, I heard that VS Code was the hype, and then I used VS Code for a long time in the most default non-configured standard VS Code way. However, I had begun to find that after very, very long coding sessions, the ergonomics just weren't adding up. Especially since like VS Code in its default configuration and in the way that the tutorials lay it out generally want you to keep using the mouse for various actions. So like to navigate between files, I would have to reach for a mouse and then click on folders or whatever. To run the project, reach for the mouse and click on play. To move my cursor to a distant location in the code again. Scroll through it, search for it. And I found that all that stuff was tiring and inefficient because I just didn't get the job done I wanted done as efficiently and most importantly comfortably as possible. So of course I heard this new hype near him and obviously I
Okay,
watched a
okay.
couple of
Moving your hand from the keyboard to the mouse is too difficult. It's about 6 inches, my man. Just got to move it 6 inches.
well after a long day and continuously moving back and forth because like every time
A
you
long.
go back to the
Oh my
keyboard or you
God.
touch
A long.
typing
A
at
long day
first
of moving it back and forth 6 inches. This is supposed to stay PG, my man.
it's your fault you brought it up.
I'm not. I'm not bringing anything up, especially not with this topic. Okay, I'm still not sold.
Alright.
So time to sell you.
So hang on. And I obviously wasn't told either. I was like, well, what's the fuss about? And I think it was a Fireship video which initially got me to try it out, where Fireship pointed out that one could use the main feature of Vim, the Vim motions, the Vim navigation style in VS Code. And I was like, I mean, how bad could it be? It's like one plugin, you just click enable and it works. And I tried it felt kind of interesting, tickled the brain. And lo and behold, I found that I eventually stuck with it because it was very, very nice. The main aspect being I needed to reach for the mouse much less. Whenever I wanted to make a change to my code or add something, I could do that with only the keyboard, and also no spam clicking arrow keys, and all the spam clicking went away. And it was very comfortable, and it increased my level of enjoyment of coding. And then I was like, okay, so like if I'm doing the half-assed thing, why not do the full thing? Install NeoVim, and I had a very long time configuring it, which were laughing at a couple of minutes ago. And
Yes,
fact
I
of the matter
was.
being, at the point where I got into NeoVim, I didn't understand nearly anything about the program, and I didn't understand anything about Lua, which is a bad combination. So I think I started off with the uh, NVChad. Let me bring it up for the viewers.
NV
There's
Chad? What?
Yeah, so it's
NV.
a distribution of NeoVim, which basically gives all the IDE features back into Vim, and that made it very easy because not only did I have all the features which I was used to from IDEs, but they also have a very nice documentation, and they taught you how to do everything step by step,
Okay, well,
and I
okay,
used
okay,
it for a very, very long time.
what is the appeal of Vim? Okay, like what is the appeal of Vim? Why is there Neo Vim? Why is there why is there this Chad Neo? Why are there so many different flavors of what makes this so great? Because let's face it, I've been using an IDE for 20 years and I'm in bed with them. I've been using JetBrains specific IDEs for a little over 8 years. Shout out to JetBrains, please sponsor. Um, why are we doing why are we wasting our time with NeoVim? What makes it so special? Or Vim,
I mean,
I guess.
as I say, it's not obviously a waste of time once you get to the point of actually using the Vim motions and having everything
Okay,
be keyboard based and very efficient.
okay,
And more
so
importantly than
I guess I have
efficient,
a
it's
I guess I have a better question for you. What exactly educate me here because I'm clearly uneducated. Um, what is Vim and what is NeoVim? What is the difference? Because I'm pretty sure Vim is this thing that I use when I go into Docker container to edit text files.
yeah. So it started. I think the history started. The original Unix text editor was Ed, which I don't know how to use. Yeah. So
They
I
had
think
five
originally,
first too as
yeah,
well with
yeah, and
Unix.
then VI,
Okay,
and
I
then
remember using VI. I've used VI.
yeah, that's
Yeah,
the original one. And basically, the idea of the eye that was developed at a time where basically computers didn't even have a mouse. So you would be logged into a terminal via
IntelliJ,
Okay,
SSH or whatever,
yes, sir.
and you would need to make edits to a file, or you don't even have a mouse to rely on. So it was not even an option to use the mouse.
yeah, because
Eventually, I
you were
think,
on servers
yeah,
that were just purely no UI.
exactly. And then eventually, Bram Moolenaar improved it to VIM, VI improved. Uh,
Is that what that stands for? VI
yeah,
improved?
yeah, exactly.
No shit.
Yeah, and
Holy fuck, boys! I just learned something today.
and
Hit
NeoVim
that
is an
thumbs up.
even further
Hit that thumbs
extension
up if
of
you
Vim.
hit that thumbs up if you didn't know it, and let me know how wrong I am. Yeah, sure. You know what? Just hit that button. Let me know I'm wrong. All right. So
So
NeoVim.
Vim
What
was
is?
written in let's take a look at the Vim. Vim was written in mostly C, and then this bizarre language called Vim script. So actually, the usual Vim embedded a scripting language called Vim script for its configuration, and
Okay.
that was very, very weird. The fact that you had to learn a language specific to the editor, Emacs Lisp. And so NeoVim, what they did is they took the source code of Vim and extended it and embedded instead of Vim script, they embedded Lua, which is a full-blown and proper programming language.
We'll call that a dumpster fire, boys. Shout out. See if
Yeah,
anybody
so here you
catch.
go. Lua is a very fast interpreted programming language which embeds into a lot of other programs. I think the most famous one being NeoVim and the second most famous one being Roblox.
World of
Um,
Warcraft too.
World of
Oh,
Warcraft, thank you.
yeah.
So the appeal of Lua is obviously that it embeds very nicely into C applications, and now
Isn't
we can
isn't
use
Grand
it.
Theft Auto also? Sorry, there isn't GTA
Yep,
5 also
5M.
Lua? Yeah, yeah.
5M, yep.
5M is yeah. 5M is yeah. Okay. I
So
remember.
now that we do
I
have
only know that. I only know that because me and my buddy Z, who I used to have on this channel from time to time, him and I went down the 5M road because he was GTA 5 nut, and I was a.
May I
I
interject also? There's a few other games.
oh, is there really?
Yeah, there's a bunch that I know in Lua. Yeah, there's a few. One of the other ones that I know is called Hades. That one runs in Lua.
Oh yeah. Hmm. Is there any other like big name games like AAA or anything large, other than like you know 5M servers with GTA and like Blizzard with WoW?
Nah, not that I know of. That was the one of the few that I knew.
By the way,
I
this
imagine,
game,
yeah,
which
Valentine too.
became ridiculously popular over the past days, is completely written in Lua. So it's not embedding Lua; it's actually written in Lua. A lot of
Yeah.
things done
Okay.
in this language. But anyways,
Okay.
to get back on topic, NeoVim is an extension of Vim, so it contains the Vim source code, I think, more or less as a part of it. And now embeds Lua, so now we are enabled to write plugins with the full power of a genuine programming language and a really nice API.
Hmm.
Which is why most developers don't prefer the NeoVim because it's simply easier to make it do whatever you imagine it doing. Which is also what brought me to starting with NeoVim because, I mean, the most features, the better. And in any case, the default Vim, as I said, and accordingly the default NeoVim, is meant for editing files on a server. So it's tailored to be minimal. It's tailored to be very easy to use from an SSH connection and to just get a small edit done quickly. And obviously,
Okay.
as you say, it lacks IDE features, which is the reason why NeoVim distros exist. Those are even further extensions of NeoVim with opinionated defaults, which attempt to basically, using the Lua, using the plugins, patch on to NeoVim all the uh, IDE features we know and love from IntelliJ, VS Code, and so on. And in a future stream, I will be forcing Mike into NeoVim. Hit the subscribe button if you think I should do that.
Oh boys, that's gonna put me so outside of my comfort zone.
Yes. Anyways, so recap, I started with BlueJ, that was horrible. Went to VS Code because it was the hype. Not bad. After 8 hours a day of moving my hand back and forth 6 inches, that became tiring. I checked out Vim mode in VS Code. That was nice, and then I was like, okay, well, let's go for the full thing. And now I can't stop. Again, the main selling points to me are
Oh,
it's
you're
a
gonna
very
stop.
flexible editor which works with any programming language.
Okay.
It's
Okay.
extremely efficient to get anything you want done because every feature is at your fingertips. Obviously, you can configure the keybinds and everything to do exactly what you want, but my current config is actually rather minimal. The vast majority of my config is actually a highly customized color scheme which has very rich semantic information encoded into the colors. Even more, by the way, than IntelliJ. Anyway, so yeah, that's about it. But
All right.
basically, it's nothing specific to the program per se. It's the fact that I can use it from the keyboard only, and it gets the job done I want as efficiently and comfortably as possible. So that's my hope for today, to learn how to configure IntelliJ in a way which I can use to get whatever coding task I have done as quickly and efficiently as possible, ideally without my hands leaving the home row of the keyboard.
6 inches, man. It's not that far. It's not that big. You can't. It's just like
You're not allowed to say that.
your hand moves just a little bit to the most. It's like not like it's 6 inches at most. Like, come on. Depending on how wide your keyboard is, your mouse is right there beside it. I don't
Eh,
know. I don't know. You just sound like a lazy dev to me, dude. Like you don't want to move your hands. You just want to sit there like a monkey with your arms out,
Yeah, like the
like a
uh,
zombie just typing away.
developer
Like,
of Zig said, I used to slop before LLMs were a thing.
man just wants to slip on a pair of gloves and just wiggle his fingers and have text appear like Harry Potter magic.
Kinda, yeah. It is
And then
magical
that's
if you think about
and
it.
then that's when that's when everything starts to click, when he starts typing away with his magical wizard gloves, flipping through code, typing out problems, making magical applications. And then he realizes that other people in the world use a mouse, and now he has to configure his application to allow mouse.
I don't know. I feel like if you take a look at professional mouse users, aka esports gamers, they
Oh,
spend a lot of time.
Noob's calling you out as a lazy dev too. In the side chat, Noob just called you out as a lazy dev.
You know, I'm okay with that title. I think that developers should strive to get the best
Oh, buddy, I
product with the minimum amount of effort.
I own that title. Why does this okay? I don't understand why this is providing inefficient. Like, hover over that the string dot format, and it's probably going to suggest you to make that as like the string dot formatted. Oh no, it's just saying to remove the redundant. Why is there a redundant? Oh my god. Okay, we're gonna
Yeah,
ignore
I
the
guess.
face. We're gonna ignore the face palm moment by JetBrains, because that's just a face palm.
And look. By the way, I'm gonna interrupt you here for a moment. Notice that I didn't actually use the mouse to hover this. I
Nope.
already had done a little bit of homework to configure a keybind to hover it.
Look at you making yourself at home. I love it. This is great. So, what is it that you want to configure? What is it that you need to do that I can help make you an IntelliJ user?
I want to be able to use as many features of the IDE as possible with only the keyboard and not the mouse. So obviously I already have, me reaching for the mouse again, I obviously have the plugin for IdeaVim installed, which gives the basic Vim motions to
Okay. What about
IntelliJ.
Vim Motion? Did you get the Vim? Was it Vim Motion? Was the other
Yeah, this is the one.
plugin?
This is the plugin for
Oh,
that for Vim motion.
it's just named Idea Vim. Okay.
Yeah, it's named IdeaVim.
Now
What did I do?
let's you hit Control Z, but it looks good there. Let's pop into your settings and like configure some keybinds and like try to figure out what it is that you.
So I hear that Control Shift P is the way to open up the command palette, which by the way on this window manager just pops up partially out of view, which is really annoying. Um, hmm.
Mama, get a bigger screen. Sorry.
Yeah, why does it pop out partially out of view? I have no clue. Oh, and now
No.
it's gone.
Now it's gone, but now it's back up and exactly the way you saw
Ah,
it.
there we
It
go.
remembered. It remembered where you left it.
Okay, so I need to
So
set settings. Okay.
you're gonna
So
want.
let's take a look at what we need to do to write a basic Java program. So first we need to navigate across the file system. So like let me just give you an example of how I navigate the file system in NeoVim. So let me open the some like
Look at these NeoVim users. Oh my god.
I think this is fine. So to me in NeoVim the file system it simply exposes the output of by the way of ls, and this is not ls. Sorry, there you go, ls. And
Sorry.
that should be
So in
there. We go.
IntelliJ, ours is just on the left-hand side of the screen, and it's in a big list. Just tells you what's in there. You just
Yeah, the
you just
benefit
click it.
of this being this way in NeoVim is that I can add file just by typing here, and if I save it, that file is immediately created.
Yeah, I can right-click new file, and then I can select whether I want it to be a class, an interface, and
You just said right click.
yeah, and as a bonus, it will also populate said new file with applicable data, with the applicable package already in it. No need to add all that text from a blank file.
Yeah, for sure. But I don't want to click, so how do I create a new file here without using the mouse? Control N? No.
Nope. It'd be on the package. It'd be on the package level itself, not the file.
Yeah, but how do I do it without reaching for the mouse? Is my question.
That I don't know. I use
Okay,
the
well,
mouse
let's
because it's not that
configure
far.
that. So key map. Oh, there you go. Key map.
Key
No,
map?
that's not what I want.
No.
Oh my
no,
god, get out of here.
No.
Key map. Okay. I want to configure. You can just mash
What
the
do you-
arrow key a couple times. There you go.
What do you? Which one do you want?
I think I started off with the VS Code key map simply because
Okay, well,
that's the one I'm most
You
familiar
can.
with.
So select from the drop down there
Yeah, it's my own
your own things,
VS
but
Code.
yeah, but no. Notice how there's Emacs in there somewhere too, wasn't there? You can go with that, or there's.
Oh, Emacs, interesting.
I know. I just say that because I know you're an Emac user.
I mean, I'm also an
Um,
Emacs user. I'm not a mainly Emacs user. I'm mainly
Okay,
Vim
sorry,
user.
you're also a. Well, there could be one of your configs unless you want to make a NeoVim specific configuration. I would suggest going with the Emac one for yourself then.
I mean, I also know the VS Code keybind, so let's just start with VS Code. I think that's the best one. It's simply the one I'm most familiar with.
Okay. Well then.
So I wanna make a keybind for creating a file. So is it like something like file?
New file or like.
New.
And technically, it would probably be Java class, like you're looking to make a new Java class. So type in Java class. Rather.
Yeah, but I want it to be any file I want, right? The flexibility of making anything.
Fair. Okay.
Is there like an explorer somewhere here?
No. So it'd be file then. It would be file. It would be file. And it would be. I thought I saw it there. What is?
Maybe in the edit.
No.
What is this? Is this project maybe?
No, because that would be, if anything, making a new project.
What is the thing in the? So it's under right click new file.
New file. And
Okay, but
yada
how do
yada.
I right click in this without right clicking?
Well, on a Windows keyboard, there's an actual right click button or a right click key.
Interesting. So maybe I need to configure my keyboard with a right click button, huh?
Because on the right hand side of the keyboard, like on the right hand side of the space bar, it's the Alt key, a Windows key, the right click key, and then the control button.
And I guess I can configure my keyboard with an additional key. Let me see. I think I have the keyboard configurator here available. It's in my keyboard. So where do I put it? Ugh.
Jesus Christ.
Have all my keys used up. Can put it on a layer. Let me just think about where this makes the most sense. So layer 1 would be there. I guess I can put it here, I mean, whatever. So what key would that be? It would be, menu.
Menu key. There you go.
Yeah. Okay, so now I should have a menu key on my keyboard. Let me test it. There we go. Oh, I got the menu. Okay, so I can now press N for new. Oh, I can't press file for. But okay. That's nice. So now I can use the arrow keys and this, and now I can press the menu key. I can press and no, what? A menu key? Press N for.
No. There's no keyboard shortcuts in the menu. You gotta go all the way up to the new.
I need to. Oh, but I'm in the wrong. Oh, it's because it's here. Maybe not. Ah, there we go. Okay.
There you go.
Menu,
And then
Java class,
Yeah.
and
There you go.
hello world. And there we go. It's created. So I know from VS Code keybinds that Control Shift E gets me over to the file tree. Let me
There you
see.
go.
How do I
There you go.
search for a file here? They're like Control S, no?
Double-
Control F?
Nope. Control. I use double shift, but there is another way to do it too.
Oh, double shift is for me
Is-
the
is a-
command palette.
Double shift in here is in IntelliJ by default is the search anywhere function. But I think there's.
Okay, there we go. Yeah, not bad.
I think it's Control Shift F might be a find anywhere. Try Control Shift F. There you go.
Find
That's
in
fine.
files. Oh, there we go. I guess
Yeah.
that works.
There you go. So
Why
that will.
can I not?
So what that'll do is it'll search for the files within inside of the package. So like you could actually you could do the same
Makes
thing
sense.
by same thing by being hovered on the left hand side over any file package, and just bring up the menu, and then there's a search in file option like a third of the way down.
Makes sense. So how do I look? File search. I guess it's for key map, huh? Let's see if I can search based on Control P. Go to file. Yeah, go to file is Control P. But I think I have a problem with that because. Also, by the way, I don't like all this space being taken up by the thing which I don't care about. Like, this is too much space. I want more space for the.
Where?
Like on the top, this could be like 2
Oh.
extra lines of code. So I think there's a compact mode.
I think you're in the compact mode, I believe, aren't you? The new UI. Oh yeah, compact mode. There you go.
They're more compact than compact? Oh my god, that's horrible.
Compact
I
is
should bring in more
still
compact.
better, but I would just recommend getting a bigger monitor.
And I guess I could just change my what is it, X resources? Yeah, I could just change my DPI to be like less, but okay, whatever, not now. Hey, by the way, that was how convenient that was in NeoVim. Just pops open the file and quickly look at it and change it if I need it. Crazy, because I've done that in
La-ti-da.
IntelliJ. Like,
Yeah, double shift, search, click.
yeah, but I can't search for anything outside of the project.
No, you can't search outside of the project to be within the confines of the project or the IDE settings.
Yeah. Now here's a challenge for me. So by default, which I like that control. Hold on, by default, Control P is go to file action, which I like. But I also have Control P mapped in Vim. I think. Let me see. Settings. Yeah, I have also Control P reserved for Vim because Control P.
Go to file.
Yeah, but for now it's handled by Vim, and the reason for that is because. Oh, but I could fix that technically. Okay, let's do this. So settings Control P should be handled by IntelliJ. Oh, please. Head ID. There we go. And I think also Control N should be handled by IntelliJ. So one thing which I really like in NeoVim is that there's like a separation of responsibility when it comes to the arrow keys. So if I show you an example here, I have a Java file. So let me just delete all this. I do like io.println. So the arrow keys in Vim are always responsible for moving. I guess I have the arrow keys here too, huh? I guess that's fine. But I use Control N and Control P here to scroll between the suggestions. Next for N and P for next and previous, which is really nice because then I don't need to overload tab. I have tab
Why?
actually mapped to a very specific thing.
Why wouldn't you just use up and down?
Because remember that this is what my keyboard looks like.
Okay, that sounds like a user skill issue. And I say that because you always tell me that my issues are skill issues. So if you
I do
just
have arrow keys. I could just use arrow keys. Yeah, that's
if you just misconfigured your own keyboard settings or over configured it, that is a personal issue.
fair enough. Okay, so let's just use the keyboard and use Control P for that, and Control N for nothing.
Okay.
Okay, not now. Okay, that's pretty nice. So we got the file tree with Control B. I can close it.
Hey Zach, welcome to the chat, or welcome to the chat.
Yeah. Okay, that's nice. So what else do we have for features in IntelliJ? Oh yeah, the famous run button. What keybind do we have here? Control
Shift.
Oh my god.
Control F10, my man. Control F10 or Shift F10. What is it? Shift F10, I think it is.
Ah, there you go.
There you go. See, Shift
And
F10.
it's telling me
Boom.
here on the VS Code keybind.
Control 5.
It's fine.
Okay.
Okay.
I have mine changed.
So that's
apparently.
okay, and I think Control backtick for terminal. There we go. That's fine, and then I think Control. Yeah, Control backtick for the terminal.
Well, for the record, you can use your mouse for this. Those icons on the bottom left corner, if you hover over it, it will tell you what the keyboard shortcut is.
Can I actually even hover over that, or do I need to do something like pressing Alt?
You need to grab a hold of that mouse.
Yeah. Oh, Control Shift U is run. Okay, Control Shift U. Oh, that's how you open the. Interesting.
Yeah.
So the runner is opened with Control Shift U. Okay, interesting. Build
does not have a key bind. Yeah, it doesn't have one.
Oh,
Services are Alt 8.
Alt 8. Okay, Control backtick terminal makes sense.
Control Shift M for information. That one version.
And Control Shift G for Git. Okay, okay.
And
so
then
build has nothing.
On your right hand side, not that you'll need it. There's a Maven spot, but there's also a database tool. The database tool would be more interesting to you than the Maven part, because Maven you can just access that shit through the terminal, like a normal human being.
Yeah. Okay, interesting. I wonder if there's like a way to navigate through this UI with the keyboard. Do I need to press like Alt or something, or like the menu key again? No.
Some of those you'll have to set up with keybinds, like the other ones are. The IntelliJ provides you some defaults out of the box, like Alt 1 through 8, or 1 through 9, or 1 through 0, whatever the hell it is. But you can essentially change those up to your likings.
Yeah. Let me see. I
here you
really
go.
want to. I really want to change. Okay, interesting. But what is the keybind for this? It's Alt backslash. Oh my god, that's really annoying to click. Alt backslash. Wow. That actually requires me to move my hand a lot. I don't like that. The better key. I need a better keybind for God's sake.
You're not making a good case for yourself about the fact that I said when we started here that NeoVim users like to bitch about their keybinds. I'll be back in 1 second.
Well, now I'm an IntelliJ user. Sorry.
I'm just walking away for a second. I have too much coffee and not enough bladder.
But for the record, right now, in this very moment, I am a IntelliJ user. So, Vim never heard of it. And I'm complaining about my IDE, which doesn't support keyboard-only editing. Also, speaking of keyboard-only editing, one thing which I really wanted to configure... Okay, the first thing I want to configure is Control N and Control P. I got sidetracked for that. Let me configure the key map. There we go. I want to configure my key map. I want, is there like something like, I think it's like next suggestion, autocomplete, completion. Oh, did I call it code completion? Okay. What do we got under complete current statement? No. Oh, alt insert is also a terrible, terrible keybind. Jesus Christ. Alt insert, oh my god, how horrible. So with Control K and build, no, okay, so let's, I gotta change it. So, generate, yeah, let's add a keyboard shortcut to that with a second stroke. So I want this to be Control K, Control G. G for generate. Alright, so let's see. Control K, Control G. Oh, it's stolen by Vim again. Okay, no. Control G should be also handled by the ID. Okay, let's apply that. Control K, Control G. There. That's not what I configured. Configure. I said I wanted to configure generate. Code generate. Okay, I want to add a keyboard shortcut. Windows on. Maybe Control K, Control. No. Interesting. And what is bound to Control G? Oh, that's go to. I don't need that actually. Go to, yeah, I don't need that. Let me move that. Apply, okay, because I have Vim here, I can just do :10 and that will get me to line 10. Okay, nice. I wanted to configure Control and Control P. So how do I
Been muted.
key map, configure key map, next suggestion? Something like that?
I accidentally spilled some coffee. I've committed a crime.
Oh no. Code completion, yes. Basic Control I or Control Space. Okay, Control Space is nice.
Okay.
Oh, wait, there has to be some tutorial on how to configure this, right? So IntelliJ, use Control N for next suggestion. This is a very common key, right?
So for next suggestion, like, what do you mean by next suggestion?
Yes, this, yes. Key
Oh,
map
for
editor
that.
actions
Controls.
down. Okay.
Okay, see, I always just
Key
use
map
control.
editor actions.
Okay, whoa.
Okay,
See,
thank you.
again,
Now can
are you
proceed?
looking to just be able to prompt the IntelliSense sort of thing? Because that's
And I'm
just
looking for being able to scroll through the IntelliSense with Control N and Control P, which is closer than arrow keys. So key map
control.
editor
You're telling
actions
me,
down.
whoa. You're telling me that 2 keys is easier to press than 1.
Yeah, because remember this is my keyboard where I killed it. Anyway, Control is right next to space for me, which is very convenient. And
Well,
N is right next to the home row.
you press control space, and then when you're in the menu, you
Yeah.
just press up or down. Like, why do you need to
Okay,
control
that's
this,
acceptable. I
control
guess
that?
fine.
It's a fucking skill issue, brother. I'm telling you. The fact that you set
Okay.
your own keyboard up, you set yourself
Wait,
up to fail.
is there no fuzzy autocomplete?
Dude, control space. Control space. No, there's not fuzzy. You can't do that. It's just PR and then
Bruh!
what are you doing? Just io.pr and then enter. What the fuck are you doing? Or
Yeah, but
IOP. IOP, enter.
Here,
IOP.
Look.
IOP.
Yeah, I
IOP.
know, but I want fuzzy. Because
No, no, no,
imagine
no,
if
no,
it's
no, no.
supposed to be
Lowercase.
longer.
Lowercase. Lowercase. IOP. All lowercase. IOP. It's a shortcut.
Oh, that's short. Okay, that's cheating. That's a pre-configured shortcut. But
Like, goddamn, dude, you're overthinking it, man. You're overthinking it.
yeah, but imagine I have like let's say a public, let's say it's a class, very long class name, which Java is known to feature.
Okay.
So
And
let's say
now,
var variable equals new, and then can I do? Oh, I can. There is
there you go.
fuzzy autocomplete. Nice. Okay.
Yeah, just not
Nice.
for the
I was
not,
about
not
to
for that other.
roast IntelliJ, but that works nicely. Okay.
By the way, with IntelliJ, you know how you did the IOP and got that little that IO.print. You can customize those so you can set up your own thing. Like I have one for ILOG, which I use for that's my own thing, and it automatically imports a logger for me. It automatically puts the private static void logger equals fills that out at the top for me, and it adds the thing. I've
Okay,
got
how do you
IntelliJ.
configure that?
It's just it's inside it's inside of the code completion area. You can put keybind shortcuts to for code. Look up code completion.
Okay, code completion.
Um, where is it in here? Fuck, I forget. In the search for search for IOP.
IOP. Oh, live template.
There we go. Live templates. That's the word I was looking for. So now, if you hit the plus sign, or like I forget what the shortcut is,
Yeah, alt
you can.
insert. Oh my god,
Yeah. Okay.
alt insert. Why do they have this ridiculous?
Why do you self-hate with a stupid, useless keyboard? Get yourself a normal
painful and
keyboard.
absolutely.
Get yourself
alt
a
insert would be
normal
painful.
keyboard.
Don't have one.
I will slap that stupid ergonomic two-handed half-keyed fucking broken keyboard. There's a reason it's split in half, okay? It's broken. Get yourself a real keyboard. Get
But
yourself
hey,
a real
technically not
keyboard.
broken. It's connected by a thin wire.
Get
It's hanging
yourself
on for dear life.
exactly. Get yourself a real keyboard. You're not helping the case here, prof.
Hey, but anyways, the keyboard's definitely not changing. What is changing is the alt insert keybind, which is horrible.
Okay, well, don't
Alright,
get lost.
Can I maybe
Don't get lost.
do...
Don't get lost. Don't get lost in the configurations. You're getting lost in the configurations while we're trying to configure you. Don't get sucked into the rabbit hole. Don't chase the white
that
rabbit.
was the point of this stream, wasn't it? Getting sucked into a rabbit hole of configuring IntelliJ. Okay, so
Oh,
alt
buddy, we're
for
into
me
a rabbit
is
hole, all right.
here. Where do I put insert? So probably insert should be on layer 1.
Insert on layer 1. Oh my god, listen to you, man. You see what that bottom thing is?
Put insert here.
You see what the bottom thing is on the bottom of your keyboard? The bottom of your screen? You see what that thing is? We call that a normal keyboard. A normal keyboard. That thing that you have on the top is broken, okay? Not only is it broken, it's unnatural, it's disaster, and I'm gonna shout out to my boys at TJ.
Unnatural.
I'm gonna shout out to my boy Zach and my boys in TJ. It is a dumpster fire.
The unnatural is
Nope,
an incorrect statement.
Fuck it.
Do your fingers naturally curve to the left?
Dude, my fingers are straight. What are you talking about?
Yeah, but your keyboard
what are you talking about?
Straight. Look at how these keys are.
My keyboard is straight, bro. My keyboard is straight. My keyboard is straight. You can't see it because it's flipping out, but my keyboard is straight. It's called a normal keyboard.
Look at how, for example, the letter A is like to the left of the letter Z. So like if for my pinky, it would have to move to the right slightly to hit Z and move to the left to hit Q. That's not straight at all. That's called staggered. Whereas this here, which I have for myself is straight. It's directly above and directly below. And that's why I use that keyboard. But no matter, I have
It's self-hate. It's
insert
self-hatred.
configured. There we go. There we go. There we go. I have alt insert configured, so now I can use that, or I can use control K. What?
Okay, okay.
Okay.
So,
And just use alt insert. Okay, alt insert is working,
okay,
and
okay.
that's nice. Don't need that. Oh, I need. Okay,
Mhm.
that makes sense. So yeah, what other functionalities do we need from a Java IDE? Okay, so I do have a file search. There we go. And I can use tab and shift tab to cycle through that. That's nice. Tab. Please stop stealing my keybinds, Vim. Control G. Where is it? Why is there no G here? Huh? Okay, maybe I'm supposed to use it somewhere else. Okay, I can't get that. I need to click again. Do I have control G built bound to anything? No. No. Okay, whatever. Let's go back to the main file. Okay. That's one. Okay, so next thing I want from IntelliJ, which is really important to me, is window management. So for example, remember that we have a file called hello world.java. Let's give it a static public static say say it's camel case in Java, right?
I was going to slap you.
Oh, it's IOP.
IOP.
And hello there. Nice.
Okay, okay. Then why is that not a void? Public static, why is that not a void?
It's supposed to be a void, I forgot about it. Okay. Now, sometimes I want to edit two things side by side. So I have this keybind, I need to make sure my keybinds for managing Windows occur. So I have Control WS for split, and then Control W with arrow keys to move around. Okay, that's kind of good. How do I open this in a new window? Is that like Control KO? No.
Okay, so if you were in your if you were in Package Explorer, go into Package Explorer on the left-hand side.
Yeah.
Hover over the class. Hover over the class that you want to pick. No. Keyboards. Hover over the class you want to split. Hold the Shift key and press Enter.
Let's open it in a new window, but I want it in a new OS window.
What do you mean a new OS window? Like you want to pop it out?
Yeah, pop out.
No. For us people that use a mouse like normal individuals, we click on the on a tab and we drag it down.
Oh, no. Open tab in new window. Okay, so it's open tab in new window. I need to
Control K or Control. It's Control K or Control O. That's what that means. Not Control K plus O. It's just Control K or Control O.
Okay, so key map, configure, open new window. Okay, remove that. Add keyboard shortcut. So what do I use? I would like to use it. Use a two-stroker. Control K, Control O. Okay. And it did nothing. Okay. Oh, that's probably because again, the idea of him is stealing my keybinds. Yep.
Oh, you're trying to use Control O. Yeah.
Control K O.
It's not Control KO. It's Control K or Control O.
Now, Control O does open file or project, which is not what I want.
Yes, but your thing said Control K. Control plus K, comma, O.
Did it?
Yeah,
I'm not sure you read that correctly. Wait.
That's what.
Open in new window. Yeah, so it's not a comma. It's there. Okay. Yeah, but that's
There's a
I
comma
want
because
two
it's
strokes. So I want
that's what
Control
I'm
K,
telling
and
you.
then I want the other stroke to be
Oh,
O.
there you go.
Okay.
There you
Control
go.
K
See,
O. Apply.
that's
Okay.
what I was trying to tell you
Okay.
is that
Oh,
you had the
fuck!
keybinder.
Vim steals the O keybind. Okay, that's annoying.
That sounds like a Vim.
I was
That's
told that
still an IntelliJ issue because
Oh,
it's
oh,
an
oh.
issue with an
Here comes
IntelliJ
Tonic. Here comes
iteration.
Tonic to roast. Okay, so
I
Tonic
was
just
I
joined
was
us.
told that we're roasting NVIM.
Oh yeah, we are roasting NVIM and we are converting these two mere mortals into the ascension of IDEs, specifically IntelliJ. Please sponsor
Okay,
Jeff
so I
Rains.
have a problem that Control K O doesn't want to work, so I need to add a different
Oh,
shortcut. So let's
also,
go.
it doesn't help. Prof, show him your keyboard. This man does not have a natural keyboard. He has a keyboard with multiple levels. He has a level 1, a level 2, and a level 3, as far as I know. Like, he has a weird setup that's just unnatural, and he's
I mean,
self-hating himself.
I support I support neat keyboards.
There's neat keyboards, and then he doesn't have enough keys on the keyboard, so he has to use a second layer to get more keys. Like,
Yeah.
why not just use a straight keyboard or a keyboard that has a full
Because if you
keyboard?
get used to it, you don't have to move your hands as much.
Yeah, I suppose, but I'm also trying to roast Prof in the fact that he can't move his
Oh, I'll
hand
roast
6
him for
inches.
NeoVim all day. Just ain't gonna roast him for a keyboard.
Oh, see,
Uh,
my roasting of the keyboard is more roasting him over 6 inches.
Props like you guys know I'm over here, right?
Nope, we're just gonna completely talk about him as if he's not here while he's in the room, because at least he knows we're not gonna talk about him behind his back.
can I do like some? I have no idea what keybind to give to opponent.
Oh, oh,
Can
oh!
I?
My
Okay,
bad, my
I need
bad, my
to.
bad, my bad. Shots were fired. I apologize. Now I'm outnumbered. Okay, I am the wrong here, guys. We have our boy Cap in the in the YouTube chat saying whoa whoa whoa. He loves the layers. I'm sorry, boys. To the three of you, I'm officially outnumbered and backed into a corner. I apologize. I'm wrong. Don't shoot back.
Okay, let me look at
Don't
the
shoot back.
DocSoft idea of him. Okay. Oh, it's open source. Oh, nice. Setup.
Oh, that's cheating. Get used to the IDE. Don't do idea them.
And
Thank you, thank you.
I'm not using an editor without
Step,
Vim motions. You can
step,
forget about that.
step out of your comfort zone, sir.
This is this is where my roasting him comes in. His big issue is he doesn't want to take his hands off the keyboard.
Yeah.
So that's his
So
attract.
what I'm
That's
Sounds
one of
like
his
a
that's one of his
sounds
big
like a small.
attractions.
You know the best thing about a small keyboard, Prof, is that you can use one hand on it. It gives you a free hand for the mouse.
Thank you. Let's roast this motherfucker.
So I want what actions are there available to me? Is there?
What actions are available to me? With a mouse, a whole lot.
Tell the docs do this.
Best part is, you can get these things that are called mice that have these little buttons on them that you link to hotkeys as if you were doing a keyboard. So you have your right hand with some functionality with your mouse and index.
So I'm gonna send you something, Glabe, that a friend sent me earlier today, and I told him I could no longer be friends with him after this. But if I have to
Okay.
suffer through this, you have to suffer through this as well.
I have to suffer too.
Yep. Check your messages.
Okay, so this is supposed to be leader.
Oh my god.
Oh, F action. Can I get like no?
You're welcome.
Control.
Oh my
space.
god. Oh my. Who sent that to you? Do I know them? Do I know Timmy? Oh,
You
Timmy.
met him.
Timmy. 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 I got something to say to you, boy. I
Open
can't say
tab in new window. Open tab.
I can't say it on
in
stream.
new window. Is that it? Nope. Maybe I need to restart IntelliJ?
And now that
You-
we've got him on IntelliJ, we can move him off of Java, and I can get him writing Zig in IntelliJ.
Oh, I bullied him into this, and you're gonna bully him into Zig.
I think he'd probably prefer Zig to Java.
This is
You've
true.
been writing
This is
Zig?
true.
That's what I've been primarily writing.
Zig is a C replacement. I do C++. Sorry.
So
Yeah.
in one of these little FAFO videos that we do,
Wait, what? What in the fuck? Why? Why did it
what did you
open
do?
this main.java fall thing?
What'd you do?
I did control P main.java
Oh, because you probably went into the
and it
wrong
opens.
one.
Okay,
You
and
probably-
Vim is
you-
not Vimming. What the fuck did I do?
You
Okay, I'm
clicked the
gonna
wrong
fix
thing.
this in.
Oh my god. Here we go. Again with the NVIMs. I've never. Okay, Tonic, have you ever heard anybody, any developer, bitch about their setup more than NeoVim users? I gotta change my config. The settings are wrong. The font is incorrect. All the color scheme is. Get yourselves an IDE, boys.
Yes, I have. Yes, I have.
Okay, but we're
NixOS
trying.
users.
Oh, okay.
Yep.
That's
Our choosers.
NixOS users.
There-
Nixon
That's all they.
users.
That's all they talk about is their config.
right. Like, come on, boys. Real developers talk about the code. Real developers focus on their code, not the configs around the editor that writes their code.
Hey, I mean, I care about my config to a degree.
Exactly. You care about it to a degree, but once it's set, it's good. You don't really have to screw with it because your IDE is good. You know, you don't have to go in there and change it every time you have this little spastic need to, which seems like for NeoVim users is every fucking day. Just live with the configuration you set. Like, focus on your code, not your config. Congratulations, you made it pretty. You made the IDE pretty. What has the IDE produced?
Okay,
Vim is a
where is idea Vim? On, yes.
not an IDE.
Sorry.
It's
Let's just
not doing the
marginate.
thing I wanted to do.
Sorry.
Open in
Yo-
new window.
Your primitive primal text editor.
Yes. Not my gigabyte application.
Sorry. I
Uh,
like big butts, and I cannot lie. You other devs can't deny. When an ID walks in with an itty bitty space and there ain't no room for a heap, let's go. Oh.
why is there no list of action? Oh, action list. Jesus Christ, okay. Can I search this?
I will say this, I have a Commodore 64 right here, right?
Oh, do you?
I can promise you this thing could probably run Vim, but I doubt it could run IntelliJ.
Nah, man, IntelliJ is just too powerful. That's why, you know, it's too
Dude,
strong. It's
that-
too
I-
strong
that
for
actually
grandpa.
should be-
It's too strong
Huh?
for grandpa. It's too strong for grandpa to pick up and play, okay?
Yeah. That should be a goal of ours. I should
Oh.
try and like devote my whole computer science career to trying to get Vim to work in the Commodore 64.
Trying to get IntelliJ to work in the Commodore.
Definitely would never happen, but
Oh, I thought that's what you meant. No, you're actually wouldn't NeoVim work though? Isn't that what I heard you say earlier?
no, it would have to be Vim. It would
Oh,
have
it'd
to be Vim.
Vim. Okay, Vim. Okay.
Because the Commodore only has 64 kilobytes of memory.
Hence the name.
Actually, you wouldn't even be able to run Vim.
You gotta go to VI.
You might, Prof. You think you could? Maybe if you were like porting it assembly. What do you? It's just parsing text, really, in a
Is
terminal.
there no action to open in a new window? Are you kidding me?
What are you trying to do, man? I thought we already
I'm
discovered
trying to
this.
open a file in a new window, goddammit.
I thought that was the whole point of your control KO.
But it's not working. See?
Okay,
It's not
so
working.
select the
I
file on
can
the
actually
left.
try to
Select the file on the left hand side. Select. Okay, whatever.
let me just see. Let me try this for a sec. Maybe I need to restart.
So we have Mr. Lucky over here that is also in our side chat roasting you in our in our Discord, saying that
Main.java, please. Thank you.
he's saying that your setup is
Nope.
bad because you have to change it. Don't touch it. Press past 7 hours on his IDE configuration, 20 minutes on code, and then repeat. So much time lost. Clock is ticking. I love it. Bro spends 7 hours of his day setting up his IDE and only writes code for 20 minutes. Comes in the next day,
Okay, keep it.
doesn't like the config from yesterday, so now he's got to go through the whole process again. Wakes up the next day, remembers shit. I did like that process. Got to change
Hey,
it
there we
back.
go. Fixed it. Now I have a new window.
Hey, look at that.
Okay. Nice.
Notice
So now
notice
I can.
notice how your new window for your text editing has all your shit right to the top of the screen. No more of that wide bar.
Yeah, that's much better. So I can just tell the main ID to piss off and have a clean edit. Although I was recently told that that particular issue is a skill issue, in fact, because I could have just done Zen mode. Zen mode?
I'm waiting to find out what the Zen mode is.
Wait. Okay, setting. There should be a Zen mode.
Not that search bar.
Yeah, Control K Zen. Control K Zen.
You know what
Doesn't do
else?
anything.
You probably have your NeoVim shit overriding it.
Yeah. Do I have?
Yeah, NeoVim shit up. I mean setup.
Yeah, ID, please. Apply. Okay. There we go. That's the Zen mode I want. Look at how clean that is, dude. Ah,
There you go. There you go.
chest kiss.
There you go.
So yeah, well, that was it. Can I now fix the other keybind settings? Not the my god. Key map.
Key map. Look at you
I
try.
want to
Look at him.
configure-
He's trying. He's actually trying.
There we go. I got the nice keybind. Okay, nice, wonderful. That is a great configuration. Okay, so Mike, what else should I try in Java? Maybe I should try one of your challenges just to get a feel for the IDE. No?
Sure. Try the higher lower. Try the higher lower.
Oh, we did that already. Let me see.
Well, I just figured it'd be something
Midnight
easy.
Coder.dev. Yeah, there we go. I got the bookmark, which the viewers should do too, by the way. Bookmark that.
Hell yeah.
And make
It's
sure
very
to come
useful.
back. And something easy. I should try some, not the web, but I should try Java Swing. Interesting. NetBeans ID. What is that?
NetBeans IE, don't worry about that. That's an old thing. I haven't used that since 2012. Or longer, actually.
Is there like a...
Try now, Lucky.
I wonder.
Don't want to do that.
I like some tutorial. There we go. That's the Zen mode I want. Look at how clean that is, dude. Ah,
There you go. There you go.
chest kiss. I think
Whoa.
I'm being reflected through override. Settings.
What's up?
My stream is
Mute your-
being reflected through your mic.
Man, look at you.
Look at him.
Mute yourself up. Override. You're bleeding through. Your background's bleeding through.
Getting started with. Okay, next. Okay. Okay, nice. So let me see this. Okay. So maybe. Okay. So what do they want me to do? They want me to create
What are your-
a. I'm trying to just see if I can make a small swing app to.
Oh, okay. Create a J-frame. Create a J-frame.
JFrame. Let me
So
just
you're
get
so
rid of all
inside of me.
this,
So
and
just make
then
the just make life
there we
easy. Just make life okay, whatever. I was gonna say make life easy, and at the top do a import model java.base.
Import module.
Yeah, module, and then java.base. Yeah, and you can get rid of that other shit. And then you you also need to get Java. Oh no, yeah, you're good. You're good. No, get rid of the swing. Yeah, you need the Java modules. Java module. Java dot. Um, no, Java dot. Desktop.
Oh, there you go.
I believe.
Okay,
there you
new
go.
JFrame.
You could just make
Wait,
the.
for some reason
you
my
could
cooler
hold
on
on,
my
hold
device.
on, dude. Okay. Public class main extends JFrame. There you go. Now, inside the main method, you just need to set yourself up with a title, like set title. Why do you have an extra curly brace? Why do you have an extra curly brace?
Curly brace? No, probably because IntelliJ
No, you just
screwed up
screwed
the
something.
formatting.
You screwed up when you
Right.
Control Shift L. Control Shift L.
Yeah, there you go.
There you go. So set title, or it's either set title or title. I forget what it is. Because you should be inside of the this dot set title. Yeah, you don't need this though. I don't think.
Yeah,
Oh, it's because you're inside static. It's because you're inside of a static. You're inside static void. Get rid of the word static because you're on job 25, my man. There you go. I was wondering why that was so off. So set title, this, and then you can do like set size or set dimension or I think what it is, set size. Yeah, new dimension of 720 by. No, new dimension. Okay, yeah, that too. Okay, 720, 1080, or whatever. Okay, that works too.
420, yeah.
I usually say 1080. I said 1080, but sure that works. Whatever.
But that would make it higher than wider. Oh, inlay hints. How nice.
Oh yeah.
Main extended JFrame. For some reason, side chat is not very helpful. Not very happy.
Dude, he just wants it for an example. Leave him alone. What are you doing in the side chat of Discord, Lucky? Oh my god. Why did I give you perms to do that? Okay, anyway. He's only doing this as an example. He's not doing this as a proper
is there like a way
thing.
to add a child?
Okay, so what do you mean by add a child? Are you trying to like add buttons here or like
label?
components?
Oh, it's a J label.
Yeah, so you would make a var label equals new J label and then provide some sort of text in the parentheses. Yeah. Just use var. Just use var. Just use var.
Alright, this.
Terrible.
He's just trying to get.
Never use var.
Oh fuck you, var is great, especially if the left hand.
Terrible.
var is good if the left hand side, if the right hand side explains clearly what it is. All right, so
add
here
the label, right?
Yeah, add label.
Okay, let's try and run it. What was the run command? It was the control.
Vim is a bad habit.
Glabe.
I'm gonna
Repeat
get
after
shot.
me.
I'm gonna get shot.
Explicit declaration.
Var.
I need to do something like show?
Go back to Kotlin, sir.
Yes, you have to say visibility.
visible.
Set visible. Yeah. That's what
Set
it is.
visible true. Set
Yeah.
visible true.
Yeah.
For the sake of this, also do set location relevant. Set location relevant to null. Just throw it in the center of
What
the
did that
screen.
do?
That
Yeah.
throws it in the
Set
center of the
okay,
screen. It just by setting it to null, it puts it in the
center
dead
of the
center.
screen. Okay.
Yeah, it puts it in the dead center of the screen.
Yeah.
Alright, let's see. So it was Control F5, if I remember correctly. Oh, nice. And have some tiny text, which is impossible to see. But
Apparently it's also full screen for some reason. Is it? Like, what the fuck is that?
It's probably my window manager. Don't worry
Oh
about it.
no, never
Yeah.
mind. But damn, that is some small text. Yeah. So yeah, you
So
for that.
there we go. Now that.
Yeah.
Oh, it even resizes dynamically. Whoa.
Yep. Swing does that.
Mm-hmm.
That's nice. Okay. So what I wanted to do is rock, paper, scissors here. So actually what I'd like to do is add 3 buttons.
You're also
I'm
gonna
gonna
have
keep a label.
for the record, you're also gonna have to set a layout, I believe, like a bordered layout, so that you can like place
Okay,
those.
so Java swing layout.
Bordered layout.
It's a bordered layout.
I'm just gonna recommend a bordered layout.
Layout equals new bordered layout. There you go. And
You don't need to.
there anything else I should make?
No,
No gaps.
no. You're just like you're just gonna set that as like set layout equals new, like set layout, and then layout is new. Just okay, or that works too.
Okay, I can just put
You
that
could just yeah.
in here. There you go.
There you go. There you are.
Look at that Vimming, by the way.
All right. So now
Wasn't
you
that kind of cool? Look at how I just changed that really quickly without even touching the mouse. Imagine, okay, so here's a challenge for you. Fix this with the mouse. What are you going to do? Reach for the mouse,
And then
aim for
about
the N, aim for the closing parenthesis, then do what?
I'm sorry, bro.
Probably Control X.
That's primitive as fuck, dude. What I would have done was I never would have put the word layout inside of that bracket. I'd have double clicked on the word new so that it would have highlighted it. I would have then dragged to the right and it would have highlighted the next thing. Grab those curly braces at the end with a shift double right. Nope, nope, nope. Grab those curly braces
Shift
with the shift
double
double
right.
right.
Okay.
What the fuck you do? 2 rights. That's all you needed, man. You
Yeah,
went
I did
3.
2 right.
You want to catch the curly braces, or not the curly braces, the parentheses.
Because I mean, no,
Oh wow,
IntelliJ being stupid
what
here.
the hell is your shit doing there? Okay, that's weird. Mine doesn't do that. Okay, but I would have caught that, and then I would have clicked on it and dragged it into the parentheses.
Clicked and dragged on the press.
Yeah, that's why I said I wouldn't have put the word layout in the parentheses.
Alright, so you would have done this. Okay, yoink. Okay, decent.
Yes, but you also stole the curly brace or the
Okay, I mean, watch this alternative. So I'm gonna just select everything, cut it, select everything, paste it, and delete this.
Yeah,
Look
see.
at how clean that was. You had to aim. I didn't.
Yeah, but see, I've got 25
Skill
years.
issue.
Well, technically with computers, I've got 30-ish years, 29 years experience with the mouse. So I got pretty accurate with my mouse
Hey,
over the
30
years.
years and you're still using VAR? Come on, bro.
Bro, I've been using the mouse for 30 years. I've been programming for 25. At least give me a break.
If your aim is so good, you should try playing Counter-Strike.
No, I get killed. I get killed every time, and then I rage.
It sounds like your aim isn't that good after all.
Hey, if you're so good with the keyboard, do it with one hand. Unless
You know
you're
what?
not that good with the keyboard.
You know what, Prof? I have to tell you something, Prof. I have spent. I've done a lot of live streams and a lot of live work where I have produced some pretty decent code within an hour. It has been an hour and 15 minutes, and you're still fucking with configurations.
As far as I can tell, that was the title of the stream, so technically I'm doing what my job is.
Yes, but ask yourself this: how often are you fucking with configurations in your Vim? Okay.
Okay,
How
let's see
productive
when
are
the last
how
change
productive
was
are you?
to my.
Shots
I
are.
have my Vim on a GitHub repo.
I'm gonna
No, it's
challenge you.
open.
You know
Can
what?
I?
You know what? You know what? I'm gonna challenge you, Prof. Okay.
Mhm.
Sign up. Sign up for. I'm gonna get you to sign up for a website. Okay. It's called Waka Time. You can install it into NeoVim as a. You can
So,
install it into NeoVim as a plugin. Get the fuck out of the config. Get out of your config. Go get Waka
so
Time.
my config was last changed 2 months ago where I fixed a typo, and the serious. Yeah, this is the last config was a month
Okay.
ago, so I haven't touched it in a month, which is actually quite good. And,
Yeah.
and honestly, this has been
You
only
know.
tweaks because I've been running
You
it
know.
on
You know. You
BSD
know.
where the Linux stuff doesn't work.
Guess the last
Anyway,
time. Guess when the last time I changed my configurations in IntelliJ was.
I don't know, but the last time you changed your configuration in C-Line was 10 seconds after using it because the default configuration broke your executable.
Yeah, but after I got that going, I never need to change it again. I don't. It's
You
not
need
a
to change it for
monthly.
every project.
It's not a monthly thing. It's not a maintenance thing. It's just a set it and forget it. Write once, run anywhere. Java, baby. Um. So
Alright. Alright, but anyways,
again, I'm gonna challenge you here. Okay. Get
mhm.
yourself Waka Time. Sign up for Waka Time. Install the plugin into your NeoVim, and in a
Automatically tracked an IntelliJ code model if you know.
no, fuck the AI aspect. Don't worry about that. That is some weird ass shit that they put in there afterwards. So Waka Time is a tool that tracks your programming. Okay, it tracks everything you do in every editor you have. It'll tell me how much time you spend in a week writing code versus writing configurations and fucking around with your little text editor that you think is a powerful thing. And it'll tell us the
So
truth.
you
It'll
want me to spy on myself for the sake of that data?
well, I mean, it gives you as a developer a lot of insight. Plus, there's a high score for like people that are competitive coders. Like I've been on the first page myself, ranked I think within the top 100 of over 10,000, um, which is pretty cool. But also, it just tracks and gives you insight on your coding skills and like how much time. See, I as a freelancer use this to track my time when I bill people. Because it tells the person I work with how much time I worked on, how much time I spent in what file, and it gives them kind of an invoice of what I've done for them. But beside the point, beside the point, I want to know how much time you spent coding versus configuring or
I
fucking
wonder if
yourself.
there is a hmm.
I want you to stop using configurations and start writing code, my man. Don't be so twisting your own
I
reality.
mean,
Today I
I'm gonna
spent
have to say configs are pretty important.
Yes, but you shouldn't have to edit the config every day. That's not
Yeah,
the
I'm not
point.
editing it every day. I made a tweak last month when I realized some part of it didn't work on FreeBSD. And you know what part of IntelliJ doesn't work on FreeBSD? All of it.
I mean, that just sounds like a skill issue.
Maybe by JetBrains.
Nope.
No, I mean,
You know what?
who
You know
is
what?
failing to run it on FreeBSD? Because it definitely isn't JetBrains. I'd say it's
Yeah, I
pretty
mean,
obvious
if
they
you
haven't
don't
tried
try,
running
you
it.
won't
I'm gonna
fail.
say
But Prof
I'm gonna say
tried and Prof failed.
I'm gonna
Yeah.
say that we are going to take this as a user error and file it as an ID 10T.
Alright. Uh,
And if you don't understand that joke, I just called him an idiot. And hence, if you write out the letters ID and then 10 and then the letter T, and look at it in the sense of leet speak, IDIOT, not P. Yeah, ID 10T.
Anyways, the
It's
job.
not gonna lie, it's an inside joke that we used to use in one of the tech jobs I did. Whenever one of these specific customers of ours or clients of ours would call in with the weekly I have an issue that isn't an issue. We had this legitimate tracking sheet, an Excel sheet that was titled ID 10T, and we kept track of how many times we had to deal with that type of ticket.
Paper. There we go.
Hell yeah, Kappa. Let me know if you get Waka, man. Send me a link to your profile, and I can actually link you on with my I got a Midnight Coder one. I got a Midnight Coder high score that I'm trying to start as well, just as kind of a fun thing for the community. So like we can all kind of compete locally with ourselves and like see who spends the most amount of time coding.
How do I move a line here? Do you do it? Oh, there.
Alt Shift up and or Control Shift up and down.
Yeah, got it.
Due to your free time, I guarantee I would win that.
Control F.
Oh, dude, like I said, there's
Copy.
10,000 users on the high scores, and I used to be on the top 100 on the board, and there are people who spend upwards of 16 hours a day writing code that have reached number 1, and they spend upwards of 100 hours a week writing code. And this was when I used to work for an online indie game, and I was sitting around my computer, and I was averaging 13 hours of code written per day, and that was 13 hours of typing because it only tracks your typing. Do you know Waka Time? Have you used it,
I don't.
Talk? Okay, well,
but if I had to guess, I would guess anywhere between like I don't know 10 to 15 hours a day for me, depending on if I go out.
Sign up for it, dude. Sign up for it, dude. Just to be curious, like, and I'll invite you to the leaderboard that I got going on for Midnight Coder. I got myself, and I think I've got like 1 or 2 other friends that are in there as well. And like, honestly, I'd like to kick it off as like a little like leaderboard thing, and like we'll make some sort of like seasonal high score shit in the Discord and whatnot, and like make it into a fun little thing.
Oh, I need grid back constraint.
And you can install it for every text editor, whether it's Notepad++ or any of the IDEs or NeoVim or even things like fuck, what's the other thing you can do it for? There's different UMLs that software that you can put it into, so like you can track how much time you're spending making diagrams as well as code and the configurations, and it'll even track how much AI usages you use if you set it up that way. But it's a pretty cool thing overall.
There you go.
And then like one of the big features of it is the leaderboard.
Remainder.
Actually, on my GitHub, you can see that since last year, I put in over 2,000 hours of just straight typing. I kind of slacked the last few months.
Oh, I think my GitHub activity speaks for itself.
Oh yeah, my 100+ repos speak for themselves too. But I just mean it's a nice little, I don't know, it's a fun little friendly competitive leaderboard thing. I don't know.
In July, I have had 342 commits across 5 repositories.
Hell yeah, dude. I'm not even sure what I'm at.
16 days. You can, if you scroll to the bottom of your main GitHub page, where it
Yeah, no, I
says,
gotta go there now and take a look.
Activity.
There we go. So I've got 1,700 for the month or for the year.
Yep, I have 342 for the month.
Where do I change it to just the month? Because I'm seeing just 1,711 contributions in the last year.
Yeah. So if you scroll, so that it'll say a number of contributions in the last year and show the graph, and then right beneath it you'll see contribution activity.
I'm not seeing that.
Why are my buttons not being put next to each other, huh?
Look here, I'll stream my
Oh,
screen
okay,
for
yeah,
a
I see.
second.
I see contribution activity. Hold on. I just put a post in the side chat of what my thing is.
Here, if you look at
90.
my screen
Okay,
real quick,
so I've got
2,500 for the year.
June. Okay, so July, I've created 3 repositories and I've made 98 contributions in private repos. Previous month, I created 41 commits across 6 repositories, and
Okay, that's not a
yeah, okay,
problem.
cool. I actually didn't know what that bottom part. That's cool as shit.
Yep. If you look at my screen, I got 2,500 for the year, 342 for the month, 271 for June.
Hell yeah,
And
dude, you're
yeah,
busy
back
as
real
fuck.
quick.
Be back.
Yep, we're cooking a little over here.
You are busy as fuck, my man.
Most of those aren't small commits either. So I get
No, I've
ADHD and I forget
uh,
to commit.
yeah, I was gonna say I've been seeing some of your work. I know you're not committing, and I don't know where
Well,
prof
I've been
went.
trying to be better about doing like having better like Git hygiene with my commits. And
Oh,
I
buddy,
have been a lot lately with the especially with the transpiler and the stuff I've been doing in Yapper.
mm, my
They've been a
commits are
lot more sane
atrocious.
sized.
My commits are atrocious. What is this? I have an update to IntelliJ. Oh, look at this. I guess while I wait for prof, I'm gonna download this update.
I don't update my IntelliJ. I refuse to move off of the OG UI.
You realize you can toggle between them, right?
It's still not the same. I upgraded and then immediately removed it and downgraded. It's not the same.
Oh man, there's so many more new features in there. It's so worth it.
Don't care. I have what I need.
Beside that, I like my compact UI. And I
It's
don't know why
gross. They
I don't know.
tried too hard to become VS Code.
See, I don't see VS Code when I see this. I just see a clean, sexy
Oh,
UI.
I did a stupid.
I prefer my
So,
UI not to be hidden in hamburger menus.
where do you see a hamburger menu in mine?
Let me pull up your You're
My
not streaming.
bad.
No, but I am on YouTube. Haha. No, here, I'll stream for you. Where do you see a hamburger icon on my UI?
Alright, so all of the icons on the left, you have to move your mouse over them. Yeah, you have
Yeah,
the little three
but I
dots
know
at
what
the bottom.
they, but I know
Yeah,
what
you
all
have
of
the
those
three
are.
dots. You have
Yeah,
the three dots at the bottom.
these ones are specifically hidden because I almost never use them.
And then on the I see. I don't like everything being replaced by just icons. I like the text.
See,
Okay, so
I know
need
what all of
to
these are.
share a
Like,
funny thing to the stream.
I could show the name if I wanted to, but that makes my sidebars ugly. I could put them vertical
No,
words, I
it
think,
makes
but
them
that,
coherent.
see, I don't like that. I feel like they're thick. Whereas this, I feel like is nice, clean,
No,
slim,
the old
and
UI doesn't have. The old
I
UI isn't thick. The
know
old
what
UI is vertical.
I know what these buttons are. I know what all of these icons are, so that's kind of why I'm comfortable with
Takes
them.
more brain power. I'd rather my brain power go towards the code.
I don't know, dude. Me look at image. Image means this. Me look at text. Me have to read and comprehend. Me caveman. Me look image. Image be this. Image be that. I don't know. Caveman.
Gross.
By the way, so I just want to point out that one of these keybinds was actually very dangerous. So it's Control F5 for a building. But if I accidentally typo that to Control Alt F5, then that switches me to a different teletype on Linux and kills my entire desktop environment.
So sounds like you need to change the keybind.
Well, I mean,
So I have
if you
No,
I
I'm
have
not gonna change keybinds.
I
Hey,
have
hold on,
some prof.
hold on. If it switches you to a different TTY, you can just switch back. It doesn't kill your UI environment.
Yeah, but I
Prof.
tried to switch back and it just hung. So.
Prof. So I realize why your top bar looks so thick compared to mine.
Why?
So because you have the hamburger button up there and you don't have that set to show the task. Go into your settings. Go into your file settings or whatever the hell it is, and then go into appearance and behavior. Bring it down, expand it so you can go into appearance.
Yeah.
Okay, bring this up so you can see what you're doing. Okay, now on the bottom where it says use compact. Where is
Simplified solution? No.
no, there is a menus and toolbars. Did they move it? No. Okay, no, go back into appearance.
Jesus Christ, why are these settings not searchable properly? Is it like
Go into
search?
appearance. Go back into appearance. Go back into appearance. UI options, compact mode, always show full. Oh, there we go. Scroll down. Okay,
Oh, I
so
need-
main menu. Click that button and make it show above main. Or sorry, merge with. Sorry, my bad. Merge with. Otherwise, it's
Oh,
gonna be
that's
ugly.
terrible.
Yeah,
not
merge
now.
with. There. Whoa, what the hell?
It wants me to restart it.
Oh, that's stupid. What the fuck do you need to restart for?
What distro
And it's
are you
failing
on, bro?
to restart, so I need to run it again.
What distro are you on?
Oh, Fedora.
Fedora, okay.
What
Really,
the fuck?
Fedora,
It's still so thick.
Why is it still thick? Mine is like half
probably
the
is
thickness.
UI. Probably
Oh,
is his
okay.
his window manager.
That makes more sense. I was gonna say
I'm
because mine is
surprised
like
that
super
I'm
thin.
surprised it hangs on you just switching TTYs and moving back over.
Yeah, I don't know why it does that either, but it seems like a Fedora issue because on BSD switching TTYs keeps working. And it keeps even the Discord call working, which
prof,
is even more
line-
interesting.
Line number 14, grid bag constants. That can be a var.
Yeah. Okay.
And now I'm really gonna,
Yeah.
I'm really gonna tweak tonic here. Okay, line 15, 16, and 17 can be tabbed over, and it aligns perfect.
You want me to tab over?
And now alignment-wise, your variable names all line up with what you're doing.
Okay, but when I do format, it's gonna format them back to this.
I don't like that. Yeah,
That's why I said this is gonna trigger.
Then you should probably just be coding in C# where you could do something like this.
Oh, you can do that. Hey, go
ahead.
back over. Do double brackets. Or yeah, double open, double close, and then hit enter. Or hold on, let me remember what the syntax.
He's got it. Oh no, do that.
Yeah,
do that again.
yeah.
Do that
Go
again.
back, yeah.
Now start doing thing. Fill equals.
Although this isn't
presumably comma. Oh, I didn't. Oh no.
Yeah, you just just put
Semicolons.
Yeah.
There you go.
So this is doable. It's not optimal because what that syntax does is it creates a anonymous class, like an implementation of grid bag constraints. So it's technically slightly less optimal, but it is an option.
Yeah, see, I wasn't going to show him it because I wasn't going to show him it because it wasn't really an optimal thing, and that this.
But it doesn't matter here.
Exactly.
Yeah, okay, whatever. Then we're gonna just undo this and forget about it. Okay. And that grid bag constraints. I want to add.
But you can in fact do that in Java.
Yeah.
Okay, so what they want?
Was it you that showed me that 2 months ago?
I don't know. You can also define a class, like properly define a class inside of a method.
Because it was,
I forget. What I'm trying to do is to put the buttons here next to each other. Because if I run this and try to
you wanna.
TTY as well.
So you I forget how to do that. You want to put.
Cannot add to layout constraint must be a string or no?
Yeah, cannot add to layout layout.
So
Layout.
probably what I want to do here is not add it to the main layout. I want
No,
to
you gotta
add
add a
it
you gotta
to
add a
the
panel.
panel.
You gotta add a panel there. Yeah, did you even define a panel? Yeah, you did up top. Yeah, so add those to the panel and then
So
add the panel. To the. There you go.
Panel to the
There you go.
root
Yeah.
and then set the video. Okay, let's try that again. Control F5.
There you go.
And okay, there are tiny buttons. Okay, nice.
Nice. Yeah.
Yeah, you can set their
And
size
then
and
let's
set their
say,
font.
You can adjust the size and font and all that shit. 'Cause whatever. Yeah, you can change that.
okay. Now let's see.
Now you would want to add a text area beneath
Yeah.
that so
Add
that
a
you can
text
say
area,
things.
yeah.
So that way you can say things, and you're gonna want to add it to the panel.
Area.
Yeah, and you're gonna have to define the size of it, or like I think it's
Panel.
it's either size or dimension.
Oh, but I want to add this now below.
Add it. Just add it in, but then move the add panel to beneath all this shit before you do the visibility. So like go up two lines, control down, down. Move that down.
Oh yeah, I need to add the panel after doing all this.
There you
Okay,
go.
that
Yeah.
makes sense.
So now text area,
To be
text
fair,
area. In the
To
text.
be fair, it actually doesn't matter. You could add the panel
Yeah,
at the very
true enough.
beginning if you want to.
It's just OCD for me at this point, so I just don't want to slap his hand. All right, so text area, you want to go back in there because you want to add in, you want to set up the size of your text area.
How do I go back, by the way? Is that Alt minus?
I don't know. For me, I have a mouse and I have a back arrow, so it's probably something like
Okay, I need
Alt
to tweak
back
that.
arrow. It's probably something like Alt.
Terrible.
It might be Alt back arrow.
I'm just gonna use this for.
Try Alt back, like Alt left.
Can I see?
Just try Alt
I
left
can
arrow.
edit here.
Just try Alt
Alt
left.
Let the man cook.
Alt left arrow isn't. Oh, there. Alt left. Oh my god, this is so.
There you go.
Oh,
You want
the man
the man wants to ask me a question. How do I do this? I tried telling him and he goes off on a rabbit hole and it's like I try to tell him and he's not paying attention. Like at least if I tell him what it is, he knows where to go look to make the change.
Glove, take a breath. Are you okay?
I'm not having enough coffee.
Did someone hurt you?
My coffee's almost empty, man.
Someone hurt you?
Alt left.
Button. My coffee's almost
Navigate
gone.
back.
The gods are hurting me. The fairies are drinking my coffee.
Okay, I want to add a keyboard shortcut. This should be Control. Okay.
Control O. Is that overriding anything?
It is. I'm gonna remove it. It's overriding open. There you go. Control O is what NVIM uses. Okay.
And
because the Alt arrow is just horrible.
For the record, you also have the option of Control D to duplicate a line that you're on.
Control D doesn't go down, but I can just do this.
Oh, okay. You have a different setup. Okay, but yeah, okay. And Control X, if by default, would delete a line or cut.
The Vim motion for that. Okay. So panel at the text area. The text area should say
should have you need to do a set columns. Set columns. That's how many. Essentially, you're setting the bounds. You're setting the rows and columns to a default size. So like how many characters and how many lines of code.
Now, how do I set the text? Text?
Default text. Default text. You can actually provide the default text in the constructor.
Okay, perfect. So I can just say.
Make a choice.
Is waiting for your move.
Make a choice, bitch. Oh, what happened, Prof?
Okay, there we go. My TTY thing didn't crash again.
God damn, dude!
Oh
why does that crash?
Oh my god, that's terrible. Ah, these keybinds.
You know what that is, dude? You know what that is?
It's
a dumpster fire.
Okay, at least the OS didn't kill my desktop environment this time. Okay, panel add text area. So it's Control F5. There we go. Stop and rerun. I have to click on that fucking pop-up. Oh, but
Okay.
it should be below.
Yep.
Also,
No,
why is
no.
this so ugly?
Well, okay,
Uh,
okay. You didn't edit the
It's also shouldn't be that. It should be a little.
grid. You didn't edit the grid bag constraints. So
Mhm.
in between the label and where you add it, do make a new line there. Nope, after the label. I said it doesn't matter, but
I thought that was a text area.
GBC dot grid y plus equals 1.
Yeah, there you go.
Oh,
So that's
and
gonna
then
move.
And then
yeah.
That'll essentially move it to the next location.
next line.
Control
Yeah.
F5, stop and rerun, and it doesn't do it. Maybe it's grid X.
No, because grid X is
No,
your
it's-
left and right. Think of it like cells, like a
Yeah.
piece, like a graph sheet, like a piece of graph paper. Think of it like that, and you're starting off in the bottom left corner, or like in the middle somewhere.
Maybe it has
0,
something
0.
to do with this.
Oh, it's because yeah, you have it as set to horizontal.
Yeah, so I should
You have the
fill
fill.
equals.
No. Just get rid of the fill up top. 'Cause I don't think you actually need to define the fill. Like I think you can leave the default fill, and just
Okay,
do the
let's
add line.
try and
Try
run
that.
it again. Nope.
Um.
Uh, hmm.
uh,
Maybe I should
um,
add it to the panel.
What is
Maybe I
with the
should just
grid?
add the label.
no.
No.
Let me
So
just check this for a sec.
Oh, wait a minute. You have. Hold on, Prof. You have everything else going into the panel, and then you were, yeah, panel dot add the label. Yeah, put the label in the panel. But is your grid in the panel or is your grid in the? Yeah, okay. Your grid should be associated with the panel.
yeah, it is.
Okay.
So right after you add the rock button, make a new line.
Here?
Yeah, or actually first right below the GBC declaration. Do gbc.gridx equals 0 and gbc.gridY equals 0. And then in between each
To
yeah,
be real,
now,
for
right
clean.
after rock button is added, gbc.gridY plus equals 1
Plus.
or plus, yeah, and then do the same thing after paper button, scissor button, and now down that leave that grid Y because you still want that go to the next line, but reset grid X also back to 0.
Right.
Yeah, try that.
Let's try and rerun it.
No.
Huh?
It's still
Um,
not.
Can you
So
can
go ahead.
I was gonna ask if you would copy paste that to me in a message.
Yeah, okay, but
get that
So
to mess with because that shouldn't
why
work.
why are we going with this grid? Okay, so we have the layout is equal to a flow layout. Why are we not using something else like maybe a grid layout?
Oh, yeah. You should definitely set that to
Oh, it's a grid bag layout.
bag layout.
Probably.
There you
Yeah.
go. There we go. And then
And
get
then-
rid of that. Get rid of that.
This,
Yeah.
There you go.
Yeah, that's
There you go. Now
Yeah.
run it.
okay. I'm gonna have to go soon, but let me just see. Okay, grid bag layout. Let's try that. Hey, there we go.
there you
Okay.
go.
There you go.
Perfect. So that
yeah,
now we
turn-
need a callback for the move.
Oh yeah,
You need a
the
text
plus
area.
ones. The
You need-
plus ones where you do all the grid Y plus plus
Yeah,
one
delete
except for the
those.
last one. Change them to grid X.
Yeah.
Oh,
these
yeah,
should
yeah,
be
sorry.
grid bags.
All
Sorry,
of them
yeah,
except
yeah.
for the last one.
Yes,
Yeah.
right, correct.
And now we're good.
So let's rerun that, and now this.
No, they're all. You want to just get rid of the thing altogether, I think, so that it goes side by side, isn't it? Because right now they're all on
No.
top of each other. Oh, maybe the Y needs to be the X needs to be more than just one. Why is that? That should be a grid though. It should be just the next cell, not the next pixel.
Nope. Oh,
No,
maybe.
that's not gonna
No,
be
it
it.
still didn't do anything. The fact that
Oh.
it's 100 didn't do anything. Interesting.
Don't reset the grid X after. No, that wouldn't make a difference.
Yes, he should reset the grid X after.
Okay, I thought that maybe that was
Oh,
being.
I'm dumb. Go to that first grid X set, or the first plus equals 1. Move that above the panel add, and do that for the other ones.
Yeah,
Oh.
right, because you want to move it before you add it. But then why were the other ones not?
Those are fine. Those are both already above.
Okay, whatever. That's what I meant by like, why wouldn't they have made a difference too? Because like theoretically, you would have had the first 2 stacked, and then the third one would have been fine. If that
This
method
is
was
an
true.
attempt. Okay, I unfortunately have to go now. It's way too late here. Like it's 5 something a.m. But
Alright, dude.
hey, I mean,
Well,
let's just summarize what we did on the stream today for the viewers. We configured IntelliJ for keyboard-only editing
So
because I refused.
we questioned why this man chose to self-hate and use something as wild and crazy as NeoVim, and he gave me a solid answer. I shit on him a little bit as an IDE user for using something like NeoVim, and he had a solid answer. He had solid fights. The only thing I can really bully him for is just some of my own personal nuances. End of the day, NeoVim doesn't seem too bad. IntelliJ doesn't
for
matter.
comparison, let me show you how the highlights would look like in.
Well, in my personal opinion, before anybody decides to shoot me down for shitting on Prof and shitting on NeoVim and just about every other non-IntelliJ JetBrains IDE, end of the day, whether you're using Notepad, NeoVim, or IntelliJ, you're inside of a text editor writing code with some form of an LSP. Maybe not if you're using Notepad. Microsoft might add that. Who knows? They're doing crazy shit. But it'll probably be slop.
Where is this
Now,
project even?
end of the day, whatever editor you're using is just a text editor wrapped in some fancy graphics that allows you to do some quick shit.
So anyway, this is how the same code looks in NeoVim, almost the same. And obviously the LSP.
Why is I was gonna say, why is your LSP not liking module Java base?
It's probably
Or is that
because
just
it's
unused?
unused. Yeah.
Oh yeah, I guess we didn't do anything with it like arrays or lists or anything. We just strictly used the UI. So
Yeah,
for the
so
record, now for the record, go back into your left hand side there and put yourself into Zen mode, and then give a
Yeah.
proper side-by-side comparison, my friend.
Yeah, Zen mode here. It's Control K Z. Yeah, that's very. It looks like it's very, very scarily similar. Oh my God, this toolbar is distracting. Can the toolbar please piss off?
Oh, you just go into your setting and get rid of that again, your appearance, and you can just make that disappear.
Okay, merge with toolbar, hide on the hammer. Okay, bye. Let me perhaps.
Oh no! Apparently Zen mode. It's apparently Zen mode. It's up there. Huh?
Why? I mean, okay, not the end of the world, but
whatever.
Like a very similar image, you know.
Yeah. And honestly, it's the same idea as you have.
By the way, look at this.
In the title
By the way, look at this matching color braces.
Yeah, you can get yourself.
All braces are gray.
You can get yourself.
Oh no, IntelliJ.
You can get yourself rainbow braces if you really need color to tell you where one brace starts and another brace ends. I mean, for me, if I click on a brace with IntelliJ, it highlights the other brace.
Yeah, obviously both of them do that.
Oh, I'm sorry, I'm such a scrub.
Yeah.
So looks like we have a. Okay, so looks like Tonic and I have a question. Sorry, I didn't read through it yet. Shikey is in our Discord side chat. It looks like he just asked a question, tagged Tonic and I in it. Hey everyone, I want to ask a question from your side. It's urgent. I started working in a company where there is no senior dev, and I have a teammate who only does promoting, then coding by himself. prompting, sorry,
prompting.
then coding by himself. You know, you read this. I'm horrible with English. I trip over everything.
Only does prompting and coding by himself. And me personally, coming from software engineering background, looking him work demotivates me. As Gabe already knows, I have been working on my own personal project and I've been doing it well with it and was developing it, which was fruitful. But looking how he works and not having senior to guide me without proper documentation, client portfolio lying or client portfolio project lying on the GitHub publicly make is think twice of has made him think twice of resigning from the company. Any thoughts? I can tell you at the company I work at, there's not really a senior developer and wasn't one when I started.
Oh my
Um,
goodness.
I can't really
I,
speak
I
to
can
that
I
because
can I can understand the frustration about watching how your coworker works, but I would
um,
also just argue that if you don't work that way, that just makes you that much more valuable in that position as compared to them. Um, yeah, you don't. It is helpful to have someone you can ask questions to, and of course, you have discords like this one where you can ask people questions. However, don't sell yourself short. Anything that is out there to learn, any question you have to ask, the answer is out there to find. The topic is learnable. Um, I mean, prior to prompting, we had this wonderful thing called Stack Overflow, and if it's a question that you have, chances are someone's probably asked the exact same question on Stack Overflow, and the answer is there.
if not, you can always find
Okay, I have one
one of us.
final complaint about IntelliJ. So when I pop out the second window,
Damn,
and
I
let's say
feel like
move away,
I just feel like I got stepped
sorry,
on there.
yeah, when I pop open the second window and try to change file there, it opens the menu on the wrong window. What? Sorry.
Skill issue. Um,
IntelliJ.
very good advice by Tonic. Sadly, I don't really have too much experience other than what he would have said because every team I worked on, we either had one or two senior developers, or I was one of the senior developers.
Yeah.
Um, so unfortunately, I've never had the experience of not having a senior in a professional setting. I've worked on some like indie projects with like a small group of people that I came on board with, and there was no senior, which ultimately led to me being me taking over the role of senior. Um, but like I don't know, I've
A senior definitionally might understand, know more off the top of their head. However, the biggest differentiator between a junior and a senior dev is not that a senior doesn't run into things that they don't know or have to learn, but that a senior understands how to read documentation and look things up.
Yeah, the biggest
Which is
difference between a junior and a senior is a skill issue.
So the biggest difference I always
skill.
told people when they've asked me what the big difference is between senior and junior, I usually jokingly open up with experience. It's the level of experience that you have and the amount of shit you've dealt with.
Well,
But
yeah,
then I get real with them and I tell them that it boils down to not jumping to the first conclusion, taking a moment to step back and evaluate what you have, what your options are, and where you can go, and then making the best decision on where you should go.
the
Um,
point I was making is with the discipline of being able to find, read documentation, Google through issues, troubleshoot. Being able to do that will serve and drive you through just about anything. Um, if you're able to do that, you no longer need a senior to ask questions.
mhm. You then start working yourself towards being the senior. Very good question. And I do ask anybody else that's watching, if you have any questions, feel free to ask us. If you're in Discord, if you're in YouTube,
Yeah.
wherever you are, throw the question out there. We're here to answer it. We're
And
here to help.
programming
We
is.
are
I mean, let me
the Midnight.
just comment on this
Damn it!
since
God damn it, dude! I was on a fucking roll and you just stomped me twice. God
I'm
damn it! I
gonna
was totally on a
keep
new.
you going on your roll.
I,
By the
I
way.
was on a midnight coder fucking ramble there, dude. We are here. We are
Yeah.
one. We are strong. We are together. The midnight coders. Fuck you, prof. You walked
Propaganda.
on my.
I was gonna continue your. No, why should you resign? I was
Why the
gonna
hell would you
continue on your.
resign?
Yeah,
Don't
I was gonna
resign.
continue on the role by saying that. I mean, all the programming I know, I've
Okay,
been
hold on, hold
self-taught.
on,
I've
hold on,
never.
hold on, hold on, hold on, hold on. If you're gonna resign because of minimal pay, by all sweet baby Lord of Earth, do not resign until you find something else. I always would recommend you to find something else before you leave where you're at. Make sure
Yep.
that you do
Yeah.
not leave yourself high and dry. If you already have it set in your mind that you want to leave the company that you're at, buff up your resume, get it out there, get some interviews, and once you have something like an offer or close to a potential offer, once you can verify that you're going to be comfortable and that offer is coming, then put in your 2 weeks notice. Or unless you really want to leave them, then you can leave. But I also recommend not being a dick. Um, so yeah, if you have it set in your head that you want to leave, by all means, start looking, but don't just leave without having some kind of safety net. This world just needs it. If you're lucky enough to
Yeah, I
have
mean,
something, then you have the time to be picky.
yeah, but like, let me just comment on the guidance thing. It's unrealistic to expect your job to teach you. I think that's a plus, not a requirement. Because I mean, job means you are doing something for someone. If you
Yeah,
want
it's
guidance, I mean, that's the point of this Discord, this community. We help people learn Java. And to be real, like, yes, the lack of a senior developer will be frustrating, but many of us, me included, have learned everything they know about programming without anyone to guide them. I mean, yes,
yeah.
Java now, what I've learned from Mike is more or less the only thing I've been taught, per se. I learned all of C++ from just reading tutorials and docs and the standard and papers and so on. So
Yep.
it's definitely possible, let's say.
Well, more than possible, I'd say it's one of the most valuable skills you can learn is to uh be self-learning, to be able reading documentation, being able to sit through that, being able to debug your own issues and Google through things is absolutely its own skill set, and it is the most important skill set that you can learn, I would argue.
Yeah, then there is like the annoying situations where Google and Stack Overflow don't have answers, and then you are really challenged with figuring out the details. Like, I mean, uh, there have been many times where I've been investigating
Oh,
C++.
whoa. Holy sweet mother of God. I see why guy
Do you
wants
mean
to.
do you
Dude,
mean $32
30
a month?
$32 a month? Man, my last gig, I was making $45 US dollars an hour.
Or I feel like there
What?
has to be something illegal there.
Like
Yeah.
there has to be some kind of fucking like you
It
are
depends on the
okay,
country
okay.
you're in,
Are
but
you
probably is legal.
are you a prisoner? Are you a slave? I'm genuinely asking because like oh my God, $32 a month? I had to read that 3 times to make sure it said month, not hour.
I don't know
Like,
about that.
dude, that is such. I
50 eggs.
first off, I'm sorry. I'm sorry, man, that you get paid like a chicken. Um, because honestly, it costs like 35 bucks a month to fucking have a chicken or a few chickens. Like, I'm sorry, dude. I would definitely be looking for new work. Wow. All right. Well, Prof has to go. It's 5:30 in the morning for him.
Yeah, carry on, y'all. I'm happy with the progress I made on this IntelliJ config. There are still things I don't like, but I will fix them some other time. Enough config.
On that note, we will wrap up our little FAFO for the evening, and we will continue on with our developer conversation in Discord. So if you if you would like to join us in Discord, guys, feel free to pop into the Midnight Coder Discord, and we'll be in the igloo. As always, everybody, keep your curiosity open, your skills sharp, and that coffee cup full, everybody. We'll catch you in the next.